Hi, this is Sandy.
This is Owen.
No. Why are you making it look weird? Why usually? Hi, I'm Owen.
And I'm Tanya.
And we're from Myrddin Heritage. So we started off in 2018 producing a range of free-range pork products from our free-range saddleback pigs, and now sort of lockdown and sort of cost of living, we feel as if like we're sort of having a normal-ish year at the moment.
Yeah, first one since we started.
Yeah, so I thought we'd introduce ourselves.
Okay, we'll take it back like right at the beginning, because you're, I don't think not everyone knows our background. It does say a little bit on the back of the sausages, so if everyone does like a read a package, which you like to read packaging,
Yeah, I do.
how we got into farming. So a lot of people ask us that and they just assume that we come from sort of a long line of farmers, or that at least one of our parents are farmers. So that's not actually the case, and Owen did a finance degree, which comes in very useful. I did a dance degree, not quite as useful, but
You do the accounts now, but I don't do the dancing.
For some bizarre reason, Owen wanted to work on a cattle station. That was one of his like little dreams. So we decided to do that while we were travelling in Australia, and that pretty much changed everything, didn't it?
Yeah, I think it showed us what proper outdoor hard work was, knowing where your food came from, having animals sort of in an outdoor environment, and yeah, basically ticked all those boxes. So we went away following graduating and worked on the cattle station. We came back for a year.
Pretty much spoke about the cattle station for the whole year, and then realised. No.
And then went back. Was that in that time we had the pigs?
Yeah. So for Owen's birthday, we were living with my grandparents at the time, and they did have a small holding, so that's probably the only farm sort of in.
Yeah, my grandfather was a vet,
so they're our
on
connections.
Farms,
yeah,
but not as a farm.
Yeah, so that's our sort of connections to farming, and they let me buy Owen 2 pigs for his birthday. Honestly, it was the best present I think I've ever. I haven't topped it since, but it was the best present, and that sort of made us realise how much we loved working outside and working with pigs specifically. Why pigs? I don't know why pigs.
Cattle is very expensive to start off. You need a lot of land, or they keep in barns, which was an option. So
you wanted to be different.
Just be a bit different, I think. But enjoyed, spent a lot of time with those pigs, and then the inevitable of sending them to the abattoir. Again, even in now, I don't find it easy, but knowing that they've had a better life than 99.9% of other pigs, then and also that we eat meat, so we don't buy meat. We produce our own pork. We've got our own sort of free-range meat birds, chickens. We can't sell them because we process them ourselves. That's like basically the law. Like with the pigs, sheep, cattle, they go to an abattoir. So we've had 2 to 4 Dexters a year as well. So again, we're able to sell that produce, and we keep some for ourselves, and also the Shetland hogget.
So it's really like from field to fork, isn't it? That's what we really like. Yeah, we try to do that as much as we can, just for our family as well as Myrddin Heritage. Yeah. So like after those 2 pigs that we had, my fixed term contract was coming to an end at the business we were working in, and phoned the boss back in Australia and asked if there were any jobs going, and there were. So we went back to Australia. But this time we sort of found sort of free-range pig farms as well. Yeah, we even volunteered really, didn't we, in some places, just to get experience. We put a lot of time.
Yeah, there was one near Melbourne, wasn't it?
Yeah.
and the other one on the East Coast.
Rockhampton, Brisbane direction.
Yeah, so we worked on 2 farms then, free range, and we learned so much on there.
Yeah.
And from there on, then we decided, okay, it'd be cool to start our own business, and
we sort of packed all our knowledge up and came back and found somewhere to rent that let us have pigs. That was quite lucky.
Yeah, because pigs are very destructive, you know, and unless you've got a mass amount of land where you're rotating them on a virtually daily, maybe weekly basis, then it, you know, not too bad. But like the pigs with us now, they're in sort of woodland. Some of them have been on a patch for sort of 8 to 10 weeks, and they're doing a job. They're clearing the woodland because there's too many sort of blackthorns and it's very overgrown. And what we're going to do is when we move them then to reseed and then keep going basically. So they're doing a job as well. So yeah, so we started Myrddin Heritage alongside working sort of full-time jobs.
Yeah.
And then
got married,
and then just grew and grew to a point where like I felt that I wasn't giving my all for the business, for the sort of council I was working at, and I wasn't giving my all for Myrddin Heritage. It wasn't fair for either, really.
And it was just sausages at the beginning, wasn't it?
It was just sausages.
Yeah, just sausages, and that was monthly at the beginning. And then it was just sausages weekly, and then we sort of, we had to change things up then when...
so COVID, so 90% of our, probably 99% of our orders was wholesale, because we didn't really have a website.
No.
Prior to COVID.
Thought I'd start making a few little like videos in the morning, just letting you know what we're doing as farmers, like smallholders, producers of food and delivery people. We've obviously changed our sort of like our business model over the last probably week and a half, where we were supplying over 30 businesses on a weekly basis, and a small part of sort of like customer orders online. Probably like 90-95% of those orders from businesses have gone. I think we've got like 3 businesses left to supply. But from the way we've changed things, we've had over 50 orders through the website this week. What we decided to do was like Myrddin Heritage and Friends, so we got together with a number of sort of local suppliers. Something that's, you know, very important for us, even in these difficult times, is to stick to our principles, stick to buying local, buying free range.
So a week before lockdown, felt obviously something's going to happen drastic. Tanya created a website.
Yeah.
We basically marketed sort of breakfast boxes through sort of Facebook, specifically Facebook really, and we were very fortunate that it took off. Yeah, we had no other option really, so there wasn't an option to stop.
No.
So we felt as if we'd worked hard to get to this point, so we sort of grafted together. Family helped out a lot, like sort of with deliveries, and then we just went.
Wouldn't be here without family, really.
No.
Myrddin Heritage is definitely more than just me and you.
100%.
Even Sydney's delivered and help me pack.
Now we've got about 1,500 customers through our website, which obviously didn't exist before COVID. And then when sort of restrictions were eased, we kept going then with the retail, the website side and the wholesale side. We felt as if like the wholesale customers, they kept us going before, and then the retail online customers saved us during lockdown basically. So then we kept, and we have continued to keep the two going.
And we will always, won't we? That's something we want to do, is have them both.
100%. And like, you know, we've tweaked things again. I went on a sort of charcuterie course at River Cottage, Hugh Fernie Whittingstall's place. That was a year ago. Something like that. So yeah, that was awesome. Like I had some ideas before, but to go there was fantastic.
Yeah.
And yeah, finally we've got some products in the curing chamber, and I can't wait to get that stuff out. It's something I've wanted to do for
a long time.
A very long time.
Yeah, so if you're in the area, definitely look out for new products coming, hopefully soon.
Yeah, definitely. That's really exciting. As well as sort of like doing the courses. We've done a few courses already and showing people really like where your food comes from, like where the pigs are is walking distance from where our processing unit is. And just for you to have a good look at the business, really.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ever changing, continues to change. Every day is different, but it's like any business, really. Like a roller coaster, like 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
We're still here.
Yeah, and an additional part as well is as a sort of a pork, sort of pig farmer producer, there's a massive decline in Wales of the number of sort of pig farmers. The cost of raising them is just crazy, and maybe in the future doing some sort of cooperative or something, I don't know, to try and sort of keep that going. Now we're able to do things like this, do the courses, get on eventually with the charcuterie and the ham.
Yeah, let's hope we can develop the products so we can bring more to the customers now, isn't it? And then so we better Myrddin Heritage this way. Yeah, and also sort of working with more friends. Like I've just had my personal license, so now we can sell Welsh alcohol through the website. So we've got gin talog, Barty, the spice rum, Oracle, Devile, and a few others on there. So a few of our favourites. Yeah. And like with the Tiny Rebel one, we use that in our breakfast sausage, so we thought we'd have that on as well. Again, being a Welsh company. We enjoy sort of working with animals and strangely pigs. I think once we get this sort of charcuterie out there, that'll be awesome. So I think that's everything. That sums us up. Yeah, so for any updates, just follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube now, where we're uploading some videos on there finally. And if there's a question that we haven't answered, then just pop it in the comments below and we can reply to you there. Diolch yn fawr. Diolch.